Okay, good morning, guys. Um, Ouch. Today is a very stressful day for me. Yeah, so welcome to my XAU analysis. This is my weekly analysis. Yeah, I'm supposed to do this yesterday, but I couldn't do it. Why? Because of some reasons, though. So, nevertheless, no problem if I'm doing it now because today I don't trade. I just use today to observe the market. So basically, I'll be doing the analysis today. Okay. Yeah. So I'm planning on shifting my weekly analysis to today. So I will be doing my weekly analysis every Monday because I don't trade on Mondays. I just use Mondays to analyze. So nevertheless, with that being said, let's go back to what we are here from. This is my weekly analysis on XAUUSD, which all of us know is gold. Okay. Yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do to go to my to go to my Chrome, my forex factory. To go to my forex factory. Yeah, so this is the weekly this is the weekly review on the forex factory. From on Sunday there was news yesterday opening JMC meeting. Yeah, there's news today which is 3 o'clock. Yeah, there's a news coming up by 3 o'clock today. Okay? Yeah. And tomorrow there's no red folder news, but there's what is it called? There's an orange flag news, not too volatile, but second after the red folder news. It has volume, but not as much as red folder news. Okay, and not as less as the lowest news. Okay, yeah. So on Wednesday we'll be having news too, but we'll be having FOMC. Yeah, so I will try to stay out of the charts during the news. Yeah. So on Tuesday we'll be having news too. There will be news on Tuesday. And on Friday we'll be having PPI. On Friday we'll be having CPI. Sorry, we'll be having CPI news. So what can we do with this information to help us? This means on Monday we should be expecting this kind of manipulation to the downside or to the upside, depending on the direction of the market. We should be expecting manipulation. Then we can now on Tuesday we should be expecting a kind of consolidation, a kind of accumulation. Then on Friday, on Wednesday till Friday, we can keep expecting. We can continue our expansion. We can continue our expansion from that Wednesday till on Friday. You have to. So there is no problem with having red folder news 4 days in the week because we don't trade. We will not be trading only on Mondays. On Tuesday is not a red folder news, but it's worth trading it. Why? Because it has an orange folder news. Okay. Yeah. So dropping down to our charts, going back to our charts from the monthly time frame down to the 15-minute time frame or the 5-minute time frame where we'll be getting our entry. We have been fucking bullish on gold. Why? Because we have a fair value gap here, displacing to the upside, pushing price to the upside, which price has respected our gap. So we want to see an ERL move to IRL move from this range. Yeah. So we want to see an ERL move to IRL move, which means internal resistance to the external range is liquidity, internal range liquidity to external range liquidity. Okay, so we want to see something like this coming up here. Markets moving from this drawn liquidity down to this fair value gap, and we all see that market respected this fair value gap. So now I want to see this kind of move, then to this drawn liquidity. Okay, so nothing. This is what I'm expecting to see on the monthly time frame. So dropping down to the 1 week time frame. Dropping down to the 1 week time frame. I'm still expecting to see a monthly. I'm still expecting to see market targeting this high. I'm still expecting to see price targeting this high. Why? Because we have a sweep of liquidity. We have a sweep of liquidity here. And market has been respecting has respected this sweep, this low, this liquidity, this point of view here, this point of interest. Market has respected this point, so we want to continue. We want to see a continuation to the upside, reaching out to this drawn liquidity. So dropping down to the 1 day time frame, the daily time frame. Yeah, I've been expecting to see a daily fair value gap, and not just a daily fair value gap. I want to see a daily fair value gap being respected throughout last week and last 2 weeks. I think so. I've been expecting to see fair value gap. There was a consideration here before the fair value gap showed up, but nevertheless, market work with its own timing. When the time is right, it should do what it's supposed to do. Okay, yeah. So I marked this fair value gap last week. Markets formed this fair value gap, and you can see a good respect to the fair value gap. Market is respecting the fair value gap, reaching out to this next drawn liquidity. This is our next drawn liquidity before reaching out to this high on the daily time frame. We should be targeting this high, this low resistance liquidity, before we look on targeting any form of liquidity at this point. Okay, yeah. So this is our content. We are very sure that we are very bullish on gold on our monthly, weekly, and our daily time frame. We are very bullish on gold. So our next expectation, our next move now should be on 4 hour, where we'll be looking for our narrative. Yeah, our narrative means if we are going high, where are we going high from? If we are going low, where are we going low from? Yeah. So on the 4 hour time frame, if you can observe very well, we have a large drop into this fair value gap and this breaker block. This is a double PDRA. Okay, it's a double PDRA. It's a discount area, so we are expecting price to continue to go up from this discount area. If price disrespected the discount area, that will be a change of direction, a change of trend. But at this point, we are expecting this discount area, so we should see price continue to go to the upside. Yeah, so let's go to see what we have on the 4 hour time frame though. With this fair value gap here, yesterday, on Friday, on Thursday, sorry, because the market was closed on Friday, I saw that this fair value gap was formed on Thursday. So I was expecting to see a drop into this fair value gap, but not this kind of a large drop though. But nevertheless, price still respected the fair value gap, and it continues to go up to the upside, targeting this daily high. This is the previous day's high, so these are new drawn liquidity. Okay, so now what are we expecting to see at this junction? This low here will be my defense line, which means I'm not expecting to see price come back to this low. Okay, I'm not expecting price to come back to this low. Even this low too, I'm not expecting price to come back to this low. This low here, the recent created low, I'm not expecting price to come back here. Why? Because price has respected this fair value gap already, so this price has no business coming back here. It has no business coming back here. So now, at this point, if we are going high, where should we be going high from? Or if we are going, okay, yeah, we are going high from this point because we are bullish. So if we are going high, where are we going high from? This fair value gap has been formed. It hasn't been formed completely yet, because we still have two more hours to confirm this fair value gap. So let us wait and see if price will want to leave a gap here or not. If we want to leave a gap, we can work with this gap as our narrative, as our first narrative. Yeah, since we are waiting for a gap to be formed on 4 hour time frame, we will drop down to the 1 hour time frame to see if we can get anything to work with. Okay, yeah. So using magnetry, if price will want to leave a fair value gap there, we will see that this breakaway gap will be disrespected. Price will want to come back into this breakaway gap. Why? Because the 4 hour is having a fair value gap, and price will want to respect the higher time frame fair value gap than the lower time frame fair value gap. So 4 hour time frame is higher than the 1 hour time frame. So we just wait to see what the 4 hour is doing. If the 4 hour lifts a fair value gap, we will trade with the 4 hour fair value gaps. But if the 5 hour do not leave any gap, so we will just move on to see, or we'll just wait to see if 1 hour will create a new fair value gap that we can pick our entry from. So nevertheless, don't worry yourself, we will not be trading this week. We will not be trading today. Why? Because it's Monday. We will just use today to observe what the market is going to do. Yeah. Today is an expansion day. Why? Because we have the red folder news, and news is an engine. Okay. Yeah, so I will update you guys on what the 4 hour fair value gap has done by 2 o'clock.